Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so let's start getting some of these lights in place. Okay, so start with the top light here. Gotta rough it up a little bit. Because I've had issues with this glue sticking to this particular kind of plastic that they use for 3D printing. Okay, so that is all ready to go. Looks good. Just gotta get it all lit up. And there we go. Looks good. Not bad. Just gotta do the ceiling part here now. Let's see what I got there. I got a 91 ohm resistor on the lights. Looks like it's working great. Alright, now I got 5mm high flux lights here to light up the paneling for the ceiling there. I got them tied in, got a 91 ohm resistor on them as well as those ones. Let's do a quick light test, see how everything works. There we go. Looks nice. It'll brighten up inside there when the window maker dries clear, because right now it's kind of foggy, but when it dries clear it'll brighten up a whole lot more. You can see it's pretty well lit. Not bad. Looks good. Alright, so I got this placed in there. I used the last of my Gorilla Glue because I really want to make sure this thing's going to stay put. It looks really good. I mean, I really got it caked in there. I don't want any of the, I don't want this thing moving and rattling around inside the dome when I finally get it all together. Okay, now I have the photo etch here of the cockpit. It fits up inside this portion of the ship here. So it's a pretty simple assembly, just a lot of folding. But it looks like it's pretty easy to do. It's very nice. Okay, so we're starting with this area here first. Okay, got the lighting in there. Light up the panels on that side. Got the light up for the lighting of the panels on that side. Got that in for the ceiling lighting. Alright, let's do a quick light test and see what this thing looks like. They're all lighting up nicely. That's good. There we go. See the panels on the sides there lit up? That's good. Alright, so I do believe it's time for these two halves to be put together now. Okay, I got two extra lines coming out here. When I put the back on, because see, you got to remember there's a rod that's going to go through the whole ship. So I just got to drill out a hole here on the back for the wiring to go through. And then we got these rods here. Actually, one here. There we go. A lot more sturdy now. Alright, let's see. So it goes in here and it goes down the entire length of the ship. The wiring goes all the way through. And then into the engineering area, or the engines. And out, down into the stand. So I just need to put these two pieces together. Okay, now I'm just going to connect these to the points here, and then they can get glued together. Okay, so I got a negative here. Let's just do a quick test here. Let's see. Make sure they're going to be actually working. There we go. Okay, there's something going on here. There's a loose connection here. No loose connection. I just wasn't holding it hard enough against the battery terminals, so that's okay. As tight a fit as I was hoping for. But it will have to do. It's not a whole lot to do. Alright, okay. Alright, let's get the back on. There's a specific way this has to go on. There's a large notch and a small one. Just gonna make sure. Okay, so it fits. Get this tape out of the way here. Okay, so I'm going to be working on this section here that attaches to the sphere. Okay. Because there are little notches here, and they have to match up with these notches on there. And this completes the forward command neck assembly. So it looks good. A little bit of painting to do there, touch up, and it's ready to go. Now comes the aft section for the engines. All right. Now, for the lighting of the engines here, I know in the movie you don't actually see lights coming out the tail end of the engines for the thrusters. You know, it's space. You don't see flames because there's no oxygen. I was going to do, though, I still want them to be lit up, but I have to drill these vents out. So I got the vents here. So I'm just going to use these ones here once I cut these ones out so I can get lights in behind there. So I'm going to use lights from these flickering fake candle things that I used in a previous build of mine. It's easy enough to pop this apart and take the LEDs out, and I'll have them in behind, and they'll be flickering like the engine's on, it's running kind of thing. So that's what I'm going to be using for those. Just take the cap off, take out the batteries. You get a whole whack load of basically brand new batteries that you can use and whatever else. Just take the pins, bend them back. Then out pops the LED. The rest of this is just garbage. Okay, now I know I'm only at this step here, but I can't have this closed up yet because I still need to figure out where I need to drill the hole for the power to go down to the power supply. So I'm going to skip over to this step here, and of course, yeah, to see the end caps here are what's going to be lit up. So I need to put these together with the LEDs in place. Now, because these are blue, they really need the juice. It's hard to get them lit, so I'm not going to use a 91 ohm resistor, probably like a 22, just so that they can still work. Okay, so let's get these drilled out. Okay, look good. Let's get those other vents in place. Usually you would trim that down a bit with a metal nail file, but the metal is so soft I can just use a regular one of these. Just need to get this lined up here. Got that in there. Now, I'm just going to use this, get it all filled in. It'll help to diffuse the light and make it look even better. And it'll help to glue these in place so they don't fall out. It's going to take a few days for this to dry clear. Okay, I just gotta let those set. Okay, so you see, got the two LEDs there. I have a 47 ohm resistor on there. And then when the cap goes on the back here, one light lights up either one of these two ports here. You can see it's drying clear. Looks good. Not bad. One thing I'm going to do though is add some of that rice paper stuff on the back of that. It'll diffuse the light a little bit more. So it looks really good. So I got 2 more of those engines to do just like this. I'm going to make sure though that I cut away this bit of plastic on the back here to let the wiring go through into the engine compartment. Here we go. That's good, just like that. Do a quick light test before I close it up. That's good. Now we've got this. Just gotta cut out 3 of these for each one of those engine ports here. And then put it on the back here. And we're rocking. This, not on the window maker, it's an adhesive. Oh, wait a minute, let's see. Okay. There we go. Looks good. All right, let's do a light test. Amen. Very nice. Okay, so now we're back to this point here. Now I was looking at the back here that these attached to on the backs. It had these protrusions here. So I had to drill out the holes here to allow the wiring to go through to get into the engine compartment itself. So that is done. So when I get this on the back there, I still got to drill holes into the center down here till on either side to allow the wiring to get inside there, and I'll attach all the wiring together. But for right now, let's get all the parts on here first. Okay, so now I need to drill the holes where the wiring needs to go in. Don't have to worry about the center hole, it's already there. Just the 2 on the sides here, and get them put in place. Okay, so let's get these on the back here. There we go. So I just got to tie all of these in together. Just like that. So these are ready now. Go on the backs here. Gonna have to cut out a whole section here. I didn't need these holes on the end there. So I'm just gonna cut out a gouge here for this wiring to go through. Alright, so what I need now is... Alright, so just gotta get these on here now. Yeah, I need to lengthen this wire out. It's just way too short. All right. Actually, I need to figure out where the wiring is going to come down from the bottom to the lower part of the stand. I need to figure out which. All right, now for me to figure this out, I'm going to put the stands together. So I got the shortest, medium, and the longest length here, according to the plans there. I'm going to glue those though. And then this here goes on here. This goes underneath the command module. This is the midsection. No, this is the midsection here. and this goes underneath the engineering part. Alright, now I'm going to figure out where I need to drill the hole here for the power and the switch and everything that comes down. So the way I got it here is that the stand goes on here like this. So drill the hole over here where the wiring comes down. It goes to the switch and the power source. So that's where it's going to go there. And so, see, both of these sides are identical. There's no difference, so it doesn't matter which end is up or down. So I just got to mark out the spot where I need to drill a hole and then drill it. Now this is the bottom. So that has now been established. I still can't glue these together until basically the final assembly, because I still got the other rod coming through with the wiring. All the wiring has to get connected and then run down. So basically wiring comes in this way. Well, I might be able to. I just got to have all the wiring out here, so I got to add an extra length on here yet. So I can put this together. So I just got to tie everything in here, and then it's got to run down the hole there. Yeah. All right. There you go. The extra length on there. I'm just going to put the sides here on now. Okay, now I just got these pieces that go on these protrusions on the sides here. Alright, so we're on this step now, but I gotta let that set before I can do anything more. And on that note, everyone, that is it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be working on the spine area of the ship. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do commission work for you, contact me at epic.models@gmail.com. See you all again later. Bye-bye.